Hey, good people. Grand rising, everybody. Listen, I know I'm late. I'm late. But all praise to the Most High, I am here. I hope everybody is doing well. Before we get into it, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Make sure it says all so that when I go live, you will get notified. Okay? Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it to the fullest. Um, excuse me. Um, I had a few things on my mind, y'all, and guess what? I'm on here now, and my mind is kind of blank. But we gonna get into some things anyway, right? One thing that I wanted to talk about with you all was I wanted to touch a little bit on jealousy. Jealousy, yeah, that's right, jealousy. Because some of us are very jealous creatures. We are, and being jealous makes you a ugly person. Okay? Because some people can be jealous, right? But they know how to control it. They'll be jealous, of their boyfriend or their girlfriend, but they'll walk off, even though they're jealous and they feeling some kind of way about seeing her with another man or seeing him with another woman, right? They still know how to control themselves, okay? And they'll walk away, okay? And that's a good thing when you know you're jealous, but you know how to control it, okay? You know how to get a handle on it, okay? That's a good thing. But it's also, I think sometimes you need to sit back and ask yourself, why am I jealous? Why do I feel to be jealous? Why do I have a need to be jealous? Right? Like, I think sometimes we need to sit back and ask ourselves that. Why are we jealous? Why do we have a need to be jealous? You know what I'm saying? Because the person that you are with supposed to make you feel secure, okay? And he's supposed to make you feel, that you are the one for him. If you're jealous, if some kind of way he's making you jealous, then something is wrong somewhere. You see what I'm saying? There's an issue somewhere because he shouldn't be making you feel jealous. And you shouldn't have it shouldn't be nothing going on that should make you feel jealous. You see what I'm saying? And if it is something going on that's got you jealous, y'all need to address that issue and figure out what's going on. Seriously. And I'm talking about this because I see a lot of this go on. I see a lot of women being jealous of their man. Why? Because if he your man, right, and he got you, you know what I mean, and he, you know, uh, doing his part, why are you jealous? What are you getting jealous over? You see what I'm saying? There's got to be something wrong with the picture anytime you getting jealous over your man, because evidently there's something that he's not doing. The reason why you feeling jealous, right? You feeling like you're not the only one, or you're not getting enough attention, or something wrong, because you shouldn't be feeling jealous. And if you are feeling that way, why y'all haven't discussed that? Why y'all haven't talked about it? So that you can nip it in the bud. See, I'm gonna tell you what I find with a lot of relationships. What goes on with a lot of relationships is that there's no communication. There's the communication line is all jacked up. Seriously, no joke. What be going on? The communication line is all jacked. Some of y'all going through what y'all going through with these relationships because the communication line is jacked up real bad. Y'all gotta learn how to talk to each other. You got to learn how to talk to each other. And I'm not saying just to be talking. I'm not saying you got to learn how to talk at each other. I'm talking about you got to learn how to talk to each other. Whereas though you listening when he talking and he listening when you talking. Y'all can't be listening to each other if both of y'all talking. You understand what I'm saying? It's not gonna happen. Y'all got to be talking to listen and understand. And I find that a lot of people don't know how to do that when it comes to their relationship. A lot of people don't know how to communicate with each other. They don't. They don't want to listen. They not listening. They over talking each other. They not listening to each other. Like I said, the communication line is just all jacked up. Y'all gotta learn how to communicate. It's important that you learn how to communicate with your partner, with your wife or your husband. Seriously. Because if you don't learn how to do that, the relationship is doomed. Seriously. Y'all have to learn to talk to one another. And like I said, when I say talk to one another, I'm talking about whereas though when he's talking, you're listening. When she's talking, you're listening. You understand what I'm saying? Because you want to get an understanding of what's going on with your relationship. You don't want to be, uh, he talking, but you're not really listening because you caught up in your feelings and you mad. So while he's trying to talk to you, you're not really listening to him, and vice versa. And I think that's why a lot of people not having very good relationships. Well, some people not having very good relationships because you're not listening to each other. Nobody's listening. Somebody arguing and fussing and stuff, and you're not really getting up your point across to each other. You gotta learn how to sit down. Even if you're mad for that minute, go take a walk. Y'all take a walk. Go take a walk. Walk off from each other. Give it a few minutes and then come back. And then y'all sit down and talk. Because it's hard for people to talk when they mad or they upset. Sometimes it's really hard. to communicate with each other when you upset and you mad. So sometimes when you get to that point, go take a walk. Walk off from each other. Go take a walk. Go take a nice walk. And then come back and talk to each other. Sometimes when you upset, it's hard to talk. It's hard to talk to each other when you're upset with each other. But when the other person, is flying off, it's hard to talk when you're flying off. It really is. So when you get to that point, walk off. Y'all can do a thing where it's though when y'all mad with each other, take 5. And both of y'all walk y'all separate ways. Take 5. And y'all can say, I love you, baby. Take 5. We got to take 5. And that means walk off. Walk off and calm down. And then come back. So y'all can talk. Sometimes you got to set up little stuff in your relationship so that, so y'all can, keep it going and learn how to deal with each other. Because some of you act off of your emotions and stuff. That's a problem too for some people. When you acting off of your emotions, like seriously, that's a problem for some people. Some people act off of their emotions, and some people are very emotional people. That's a problem. That's a problem right there. When you acting off your emotions, that's a problem. I just feel like some people shouldn't be in relationships because some people just not ready. And that's just the way I see it. When you can't even have a conversation with a person, when you can't sit down and y'all can communicate about what the problem is or what's going on with y'all, I just feel like you're not ready. You're not ready. A relationship is about communication is the biggest thing in a relationship. And if you can't do that, that's a problem. That's a problem. If you can't sit down and listen to understand what's going on, that is a problem. Because if you can't do that, your relationship just not gonna last. It's not. It's not gonna last if you can't, sit down with your mate or your husband or your wife and y'all, talk about what's going on and what can y'all do to make it right. That's just you got to get to that point. And if you can't, it's like y'all need to separate. Y'all need to get that relationship up. There's no need in holding on to something, right? And y'all can't even talk about it. Wait a minute, y'all. Can't even talk about it. If you can't talk about it, what's the point of being with each other? And y'all can't even communicate, you know? That's a problem right there. That ain't a good thing. somewhere y'all gotta learn how to somewhere y'all gotta learn how to communicate with each other. And you gotta learn how to talk to each other. You know, that's I'm telling you, communication is the biggest thing in a relationship. You gotta learn how to communicate. When something going on with y'all in y'all relationship, y'all somebody gotta learn how to shut up and listen. Simple as that. And sometimes I'm gonna tell you something. Sometimes I notice people's relationship escalate because the person that's wrong don't want to hear nothing. They don't want to listen. They don't want to be quiet and listen because they already know they wrong. That part. They already know they wrong, so they don't want to be quiet and listen because they already know that they did wrong. What they did was wrong, and they know that the other person is right. So a lot of times, that's why sometimes y'all can't get no communication going in your relationship because the person that's wrong don't want to fess up to their wrongdoings. Okay, and so they don't want to hear you. They don't want to listen to you because they already know they wrong. And a lot of times they don't even want to admit that they were wrong. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not just speaking for women, I'm talking about men and women. That goes both ways. That goes both ways. You know, I've seen women when they do something wrong, excuse me, y'all. When they do something wrong, they don't want to shut up and listen to their man because they know they were wrong. And they already know they were wrong. That's why they don't want to be quiet and listen to what he's saying because they know they wrong. Hmm. Vice versa. I done seen both situations like that where the woman be wrong, so she really don't want to hear what the man got to say. She don't want to conversate. She don't want to calm down so they can communicate because she already know that she's wrong. She was wrong. What she did was wrong. She already know that. That's why she don't want to calm down and listen. Okay, that goes both ways. I done seen it happen both ways. I done seen it happen where the woman don't want to calm down and listen because she already knows she was wrong. And I done seen it where the man do the same thing. He don't want to calm down and listen because he know what he did was wrong. And some of y'all are just not ready for relationships. Y'all want to be in one because some of y'all men, y'all want to lay up with the woman and blow her back out when you get ready and stuff and enjoy her, and stuff like that. Y'all want to play house. But when it comes down to the get down, where she want to be serious, she want to submit and stuff, that's where the problem come in at. Because you're not really ready to do that. But you done hung around with her and been around her and been around her to the point where she got feelings for you. She got feelings for you. And she really trying to submit. You know what's up. You men be knowing what's up, right? Y'all know you hang around a woman long enough, she get feelings. She get feelings for you. And the next thing you know, she ready to submit. My thing is, if you know you don't, that's something that you don't want to do, don't be laying up with that woman and laying up in her house, being around her all the time, going out with her, meeting her family and all this kind of stuff. Like you know where that stuff leading up to. So why would you do that? Why would you be around her and make her think that you into her like that and it's bout it, and she bout it, you all into her? Why would you do her like that? When you know she looking for somebody to submit to. You know she want a serious relationship. So why would you do that when you know that's not what you want to do? If you know that's something that you don't want to do, is submit to that woman, stay out of her bed, stay out of her home. Don't drive her car. Don't be going out with her. Don't be going around her family. You know, like you gonna be the one. Stop playing. Because some of y'all do that. Y'all be all up into the woman, all up in her bed, all meeting her family and stuff. Like y'all, like y'all want that. Y'all want it to be like that. You know? And then when she say she want to submit, that she ready to take the relationship to the next level, then now you want to back up. Or you start acting crazy on her. But you knew that she wanted to submit, that she wanted somebody to submit to. You already knew that. Y'all know how women are. Women don't be letting you get all up under them like that if they ain't, if they not trying to like get with you like that, if they not trying to submit. Come on now. Y'all know that. Y'all already know. If that's not what you want, make it clear that's not what you want. Because that's a problem too. Some of y'all don't want to lay your cards on the table straight. You want to say stuff, but you want to make it a little crooked. You'll lay your cards out there, but you know what I mean? You put a little bit of crooked stuff into them. Y'all know what I'm saying. Let me give you an example. She'll say, "Yeah, I'm looking for somebody to submit to. I really want to get with somebody and submit to them, and be all about them. This is what I want." And you'll say something like, "Yeah, I think I'm ready for that too. I don't know, but I just feel like I think I'm ready for that too." That little type of shit. Right? You don't come out and say, "Yeah, that's what I want too." You will say, "I think I'm into that. That's what I think I'm, trying to do that too." Come on. It's either you do or you don't. If you don't want to submit to that woman, you need to let her know that. Be straight up with her and let her know. That's not the woman you want. She's not the one for you. Or you're not trying to submit. It's just that simple. But stop trying to play games. Stop trying to play mind games with people. Because it's not right. And I'm going to tell you, it's going to come back to bite you in the butt. It's going to come right back at you. Believe me. Mm-hmm. It's going to come back and bite you right in the butt. And for those that may want to know, no, I'm not in a relationship. But I'm ready for a relationship. I'm ready to submit to someone. Okay, I'm ready for that. But yeah, and ladies, I got something else to tell you. All right, y'all might not like this. I'm saying it anyway because somebody needs to hear it. When y'all not getting straight answers from these men, leave them alone. Leave them where they at. When you not getting straight answers from them, that's telling you something right there. When they can't give you a direct answer and say, "Yes, I want to submit to a woman too," or "No, I don't." When they give you that, "I think that's what I want to do too. I've been thinking about this for a while, and I think that's what I want to do." With that, "I think I want to do that," never giving you direct answers, never saying, "Yes, I do," or "No, I don't." Leave them men where they at, because they telling you off the bat, okay? They telling you off the brick that they don't want to do that. If they can't give you a straight up answer, that means they not ready. They not ready. Leave them where they at. Because all they're going to end up doing is trying to play mind games with you. Excuse me. If he can't tell you straight up that, excuse me, that he want to submit to you, he want to be with you, or he don't want to be with you, or whatever the case may be, leave him where he at. That means he not ready. He not ready to submit. He not ready for a relationship. He not ready for marriage. When men or women, when they start giving you half answers and they can't say no, I don't want to do this, or yes, I want to do this. When they start hemming and hawing and giving you half answers, leave them where they at. They not ready. They not ready. They not ready. It's just that simple. They not ready. They not ready. They not ready. It's just that simple, y'all. It's no other way to look at it. They not ready. They not ready to submit. They not ready to be in a serious relationship. They not ready. And I got something else. One more thing I want to talk about before I let y'all go. Excuse me. When you get with someone and they got children, okay, and they not taking care of their kids, but they gonna come in and take care of yours. Come on, y'all. Stop playing with me. Why would you want to be with somebody that's not taking care of their children? That's what I want to know. That part. Why would you want to be with somebody who not taking care of their children? But you gonna let them come in and be with you and take care of yours. But he ain't taking care of his own. Come on now. Come on. Come on. Something wrong with that whole picture right there. Seriously. Something wrong with that whole picture right there. You gonna let him come in and be with you. Y'all gonna be together. And he gonna take care of your kids. But he couldn't take care of his own children that he made before you. That he made before you. Stop, Bobby. Mm-hmm. The kids he made with that woman before you. He wasn't taking care. He ain't been taking care of them children. Or she ain't been taking care of the children. But either or. Why do some of y'all be with these people who don't take care of their own children? Because let me tell you something. Just how I would be looking at it. You can't take care of your own, but you gonna come in here and take care of mine. Help me take care of mine. Be for real. I ain't falling for that. Mm-mm. Not me. You can't take care of mine. You can't take care of your own, but you gonna come in and take care of mine. And I'm gonna believe that you gonna come in and take care of mine, but you ain't took care of none of yours that you done birthed, that you made. Mm-mm. I'm just not going for that. And I feel like some of y'all women, y'all be falling for that. If he won't take care of his kids, his own children, why would you want him? Why would you want to be with him knowing that he ain't took care of his own kids. Like, I don't be understanding that. I don't be understanding some women when they do that. When they take and be with these men, and these men got children, and these men haven't even taken care of their kids. But yet you gonna be with them. And you got children too. But you gonna take and be with this man that ain't took care of his kids that he got already, that he had when he met you. You know what I'm saying? Come on, y'all, make it make sense. But you gonna go ahead and be with him, knowing that he ain't took care of the kids that he already had before he met you. You need to find out what's going on with that. Did he have that type of child mother that was acting crazy, you know, and wouldn't let him see the kids and stuff? It was that type of, was that going? You need to find out what was going on with that. Mm-hmm. So you will know. You really do. Because I wouldn't want to be with no man knowing that he ain't take care of his kids, that he got kids already, and he hasn't taken care of them. I don't want to be with nobody like that. I'm sorry. I don't want to be with nobody like that. No, thank you. No, thank you. You know, because that's just not right. It's not right at all. You can step in another woman's life and go with her and help her take care of hers, but you can't take care of the kids that you already had. That just don't make sense to me. And I would be asking a lot of questions. I'll be like, look, I got a lot of questions that I need for you to answer for me before we can go any further. I really need you to answer these questions for me before we can go any further with each other. Like, seriously, that's how I would be. He definitely would have to answer these questions for me before me and him, went any further with each other. Because I would want to know how you gonna be with me and take care of my children with me, but you ain't took care of the kids that you had before you got with me. You ain't took care of your other children. What is going on with that? I would have questions. I'd be like, wait a minute, before we go any further, the buck stops here. We must have a conversation. We must have a conversation. I'll be like, yes, I got a lot of questions. I have a lot of questions. Yeah, that's how I would be. And I would ask all the questions that I need to ask because I would need answers. Even if I had to go and talk to the children's mother, I would do that. I would be like, listen, I'm not here to start nothing. I'm just trying to find out what happened, the reason why he's not here taking care of his children. Because I don't want to be tied with a man who doesn't take care of his children. Simple as that. I don't want to be with a man that's gonna, that's gonna act like he gonna help me with mine, but he ain't took care of his that he got over here. No, that's not how I get down. And I would go and talk to the mother if I had to. If I felt like I wasn't getting the truth from him, then I would go to her and talk to her. I sure would, because I would want to know. You need to get it together and take care of your children. You got children over here with this woman. Simple as that. I just don't be understanding some women. I've seen some women that do that. Get with these men who already got children with other women, but they'll get with them and stay with them and don't even be thinking about them other children that he got with other women. I've seen a lot of women do that, and I don't like it. I tell you. I don't like it because I feel like you need to know what's going on with that. You really do. You really need to know what's going on with that. But you know what? I noticed that some women just don't care. They want a man. Okay, that's all they be thinking about is the fact that they want to be with a man. They want to be with a man. And that's all that matters to them. That's all that matters to them is that they want what they want. It's sad, but it's true. Mm. They don't be worried about, uh, you know, what he ain't doing over here with the kids he already got and stuff like that. They don't even be worried about that. They don't. And that's messed up. I don't want to be with no man that is not taking care of his responsibility. Period. Mm-mm. No, thank you. Mm-mm. I don't want no man trying to be with me and he got two, three, four kids that he not taking care of. Mm-mm. No, thank you. No, thank you. Mm-mm. I just don't want to be like that. You know, I don't. Mm-mm. I need to know what's going on. I need to know why you're not involved in these kids' lives. Because these kids need their father, just like they need their mother. Mm-hmm. 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 Yep. Mm. I'm just gonna be trying to get with that. I'm just not. I'm not. That's not the type of party I'm trying to hook up with. You know what I mean? You got other babies with other women, and you haven't been taking care of them. I got a problem with that. I need to know why. Why you haven't been taking care of these children that you got? Like why? I don't know. No, I'm just not on that kind of time. You know, I feel like a man should take care of his responsibility, just like a woman should. That's just how I feel. It's just that simple. Yeah. So that's the name. What they say? That's the name of my tune. Right. That's how I feel about it. I don't like it. I've seen a lot of that go on where women hook up with these men. These men got other children out here that they haven't even taken care of. You know, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I really don't. So that's something that I don't want to be involved in. I don't want to be involved with a man and then come to find out he got children and he's not taking care of none of them. No thing. No, no, no. Mm-mm. Not me. I just don't want to be in that type of situation with nobody, right? If you got children, even if you messed up along the way, make that thing right. Make that thing right and try to go back and, you know, have a talk with them and stuff like that, so that y'all can really, I don't know. But it just don't seem right to me. You can go over here and be with this woman and her kids and act like y'all a happy family, but you couldn't go over here and be with this woman who got kids by you, okay, who already got kids by you. It's just not right. It's not right at all. Mm-mm. That's not right. Mm-mm. And I don't like it. How they say, that's not right, and I don't like it. But yeah, that's the way I feel about that. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Because I have talked to many of women who have been in situations like that, and a lot of them, like they said, they feel very uncomfortable knowing that he got children with another woman, that he's not seeing these kids or nothing. And then she was like, and I feel, you know, I never felt, you know, I don't know. I just never felt right about that at all, you know. But to each his own, Some women don't give a fuck. They don't. As long as they can get with that man, they don't worry about the children. They don't worry about nobody else either. They worry about them. The only thing they think about is them and themselves. That's it, and that's all. And that's bad. That's bad. That ain't right at all. Seriously, you need to be. You know what I mean? It's just not right. It's just not right, y'all. It's not right to be with somebody knowing he got kids, he ain't taking care of his kids, but you still with him. And now he over here with you to calling himself playing daddy to your children. It ain't right. It ain't nothing right about it at all. Excuse me. I just don't get down like that. And I hope that some of y'all don't. I hope some of y'all respect yourself way more than that. But I've seen some women that got with men that got children, and the man ain't been taking care of his kids or nothing, and they really don't care. They go ahead and do what they gonna do. If they gonna be with them, they go ahead and be with them. For real. So I don't know. You got some women though that will do that. They don't have a problem with it. They don't have a problem with being with these men, knowing that they got children that they don't take care of, and they'll be with them anyway, and they okay with it. You know, I'm just not one of them. Once I find out you got kids out there and you can't really tell me why you're not taking care of them. I understand a lot sometimes that things don't work out between you and the mom, but I don't know. I just don't like no shit like that. You ain't coming over here playing daddy to my kids and or stepdad to my children, and you ain't been taking care of your own. Come on. That's just not right. That's not right. And then, like I say, I don't see how a man can do that either. I don't see how a man can go and be with a woman and help her take care of her children and stuff, knowing that he got children out there that he ain't took care of. I don't know how that works either. How do you do that? I don't agree with evil. I don't agree with none of it. Put it that way. I don't agree with none of that shit. Because how do you do that? How do you go and be with a woman knowing that you got 2, 3 kids? Somehow you got more than that out there, and you ain't never took care of them. Come on, man, be for real. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Walked off, left them kids, and ain't seen them since. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. That's not right. It's not right at all. You made him. You took the time out and made him with that girl, and whoever, even though y'all couldn't see yourself being together and making it work, you still should have been there for them children. That's just the way I feel about it. I done seen some men make a lot of excuses and reasons why they didn't take care of them children they made. The mother was this, or the mother was that, the mother is this, and the mother is that. Like, seriously. Yep. I don't play those kind of games. Uh-uh. I'm quick to say, I'll holler. See you later. Nice meeting you. Mm-hmm. But you're not coming and laying up with me and stuff and everything. And you got kids out there in the world you ain't took care of, you ain't seen them in years and stuff like that. Mm-mm. It's just not right. I don't think it's right at all. Now, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gone. I'm gonna let you know. When you do stuff like that to your children, to kids, right? It's gonna come back and bite you right in the butt. Believe that. It is. It is. Don't think you're getting away with it. Just because the mother didn't come and run you down, looking for you and stuff like that. Let me tell y'all a story that happened to me, right? Real quick. Story time. Quick story time. And we out. Class will be ending. My son, right? I had my son. I met his father. We had been together for a while. Nice relationship. We was getting along real good. Come to find out, I found out this Negro was married. Married. You talking about devastated, upset? Woo! Woo! Yes, I cut that thing off real quick. No hesitation. No hesitation, no communication, no debating, none of that. Cut it off. Cut it straight off. But my mother always told us, don't be messing with no married men. You got something for that married man, you better have something for that married woman. You better have something for that woman because she coming. Okay? My mom said that's just not right. You don't mess with married men at all. That's how I was brought up. Ooh, I was so furious. So after I broke up with him, right, he was still trying to, talk about it. I didn't want to talk. I was done. It was over for me. So after we broke up, that's when I found out I was pregnant. Okay. And I did. I reached out to him and told him I was pregnant. I said, I'm pregnant and I'm having it. I thought about getting rid of it and then I was like, I can't. I can't. It was just something, I just couldn't see myself doing it, getting rid of my baby. I just couldn't do it. But yeah, I did reach out to him one time and let him know that I was right, and I didn't bother him no more after that. I mean, no more. He ain't hear nothing from me at all. Okay, I had my baby, and went from there. Yeah, I sure did. I sure did. It was like, like wow. it was like, yeah, of course I was hurt, right? But I just couldn't believe it. He was spending the night and stuff. And I never would have thought, I never thought this man was married. Okay, he was spending the night and everything. So you couldn't tell me this man was married. Yeah, yeah. And it was true. The person that told me it was true. Okay? Because the person that told me lived right out there where he lived at. So it was true. But I just couldn't believe it. I said, he married, he's staying out all night, and stuff. What? I was saying to myself, what kind of mess he got going on here? But I ain't being a part of it. And I got out of it too. ASAP. Okay? Wasn't no hesitation in it. I got out of that relationship. I broke up with him. I cut it right off. Soon as I found out, I cut it off. Because my mother did not play, my mother ain't play about that. You don't be out here messing with no married man. You don't do that. Excuse me. Well, but yeah, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful out here because some people playing a lot of games. But I ended that relationship with the quickness. I sure did. I was done. Too done. Okay? I thought it was so messed up and just so cruddy. You over here with me, being with me, spending the night and stuff, and you got a whole wife and some children. I told him too, I said, that's some crap ball shit you did. I said, that's really crap ball for real. But I got out of it. Like ASAP. Yeah, as soon as I found out, I cut it off. I ain't play that. Don't do that to me. You got a whole wife and some children. What kind of man are you? You over here spending the night with me, done started a whole relationship with me. Come to find out this Negro is married with some children. Okay? I was done. But see, sometimes when people have a lot of stuff that happened to them and a lot of things happen to them, right, in their life, that's because they don't treat people right. They don't treat people right. When you don't treat people right, it comes back to you. And it comes back to you worse than what you put out there. I'm telling you, it do. What you put out in the universe comes back to you. You can be nasty to people. If you're a person that's nasty to people, it's going to come back. If you're a person that's always dogging people and doing crapball stuff to people, it comes back. And it comes back worse than what you put out there. And that's why some people be lost. They still be lost. They be done did all kinds of stuff to people. And then when things start happening to them, they sitting around wondering, why is all this happening to me? Why is all this happening to you? I can't believe all this is happening to me. You can't? Well, let's talk about this. What have you done to people? What kind of stuff have you done to people? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta ask somebody that. What kind of shit have you done to people? The fact that all this kind of stuff is happening to you. Why is it happening? Because a lot of times that stuff be happening because you be done crapball stuff to other people. And what you put out in the universe comes right back to you. Tap, 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 knocking on your door. Some people don't believe that, but I believe it. And that's why I try to be good to people. I try to treat people the way I want to be treated. Well, y'all, we wrapping it up. This is the end of the class. I hope that you all catch the replay. Leave a comment with the blah, blah, blah. I got tongue twisted. Leave some comments, y'all. If you have any questions, anything you would like for me to talk about or anything in one of our classes, please feel free to leave a comment. I will respond. Okay, I will answer. I love you guys. Please stay safe. Please pray, stay prayed up, and repent and save your soul, because it's a lot going on, y'all. And let me tell you something. God is amazing. Please get to know who He is. Please try to get as close as you can to Him. And see, if you done gave everything else a chance, give God a chance. So many of us have gave so many other things a chance, right? But we haven't stopped yet and just said, let me just give God a chance. Because God is always sitting there waiting for us to come back to Him. You know? Because He loves us. He loves us. We just got to get it together. You know? That's all. We got to get it together. I love you guys, and I will see y'all in the next class. Peace.